It's time for your daily dose of mediocrity. Off. All caps. There cannot be any living beings in Zone Zero, hence I deduce that you are a pure figment of my imagination, said the scary ass cat. Definitely no generative AI used for the artwork here. So I guess it's a developer's existential trauma dump. I'm the Batter. I've been entrusted with a sacred mission. One of the most influential role playing games of the last 20 years is finally coming to Steam. What? Take control of the Batter as he seeks to purify an uncanny and hopeless world haunted by specters, guided by a cryptic, grinning cat called the Judge. One of the most influential role playing games of the last 20 years? You're stoned. That's pure hyperbole and hubris. What the fuck? Came out on the 15th of August from Mortis Ghost Fangamer, published by Fangamer. They want 1950 for this. What? Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorial being. Uh-huh. The batter has a sacred mission to fulfill. Fix that droopy ass. Or are those back pockets? I'm not sure. Cat's like checking out that droopy ass. I too travel widely among the zones of this world. Okay, I mean, bro, is this some the indie lo-fi role-playing game? It's a little bit outsider art, probably a lot of existential dread. Listen, get out of here and take those ghosts with you, or I'm gonna kill you. Okay, fine, good, I understand. I'm gone. Black Souls, more RPG Maker slop with infantilized moe type girls, and bro, are all the developers that use this system wrecked like this internally? I feel like they are. Long, long ago, there existed a kingdom shrouded in dense mist. You can tell immediately that the writing in this is going to be the most pretentious, just slogfest of your life. The Lost Empire. This mist twisted humans into terrifying beasts, plunging the world into despair. War raged endlessly. Heroes rose, seeking fame and glory. It is in this place you awaken, a nameless undead. This person played Dark Souls once. What the fuck? Came out on the 15th of August from Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo? Question mark. Otaku Plan and News. Yeah, there it is. It's the Otaku Plan. They want $18 for this. Featuring highly open ended exploration in an open world, a selectable player class, a symbol encounter system, tense active time battles, ATB system, 21 heroines. Okay, well, it's a game for girls then. That's really what it is. Alice in Wonderland, Snow White. Okay, great. Multiple endings. Death does not result in a game over. Okay, great. Why not just play Elden Ring? I'm good. The Dark Queen of Mortholm. What is this now? There she is. Spoilers. So, is it a side-scrolling beat 'em up or just a boss rush? Because it looks like that's all you've got. It's just one boss fight? What? You are the final boss. Oh, the Dark Queen of Mortholm. I'm not a queen. Unrivaled in power, a hero invades and is easily crushed, yet they keep returning. A short form indie game about an unusual bond, perspectives, and the beauty of change. Okay, someone else working through their issues here. Came out on the 15th of August from Mosu, published by Monster Theater. They want 780 for it. There are multiple endings. Second person indie. What? Experience a macabre short form second person indie. Eh? So you're the indie? Like what? The final barrier between the hero and the end credits in this fixed screen pixel art game. You use the queen's attacks against the hero, slay them, and quell this nuisance once and for all. But wait, how is that possible? Hero keeps coming back. Unleash queenly chaos. I'm good. Relentless foe, handcrafted pixel art, painstakingly designed for impeccable game feel. I feel like this is an autism thing, kind of like how the mouth feel is and the texture feel of your clothing, the game feel. It's got to be. A haunting score, conquer and collect, a challenge worth finishing. Is it though? Really? I think I'm good. Bendy Lone Wolf. More Bendy? Bendy and the Ink Machine was a very, very good game. As far as horror games go, scary games, games that just build dread until you kind of can't take it anymore. Yeah, Bendy was good. I haven't played any of the others. I played the first, the OG. I know there's more. I think this is the third or fourth entry. You're goofy, and this will I'll fucking do it. Bendy Lone Wolf will test your ability to survive against ever increasing odds. Monsters and obstacles emerge from every direction as you journey into the rubber hose halls of the world's most evil animation studio. Every day is a challenge. Yeah, welcome to real life. Came out on the 15th of August from Joey Drew Studio, self published. Drew, probably a very wealthy individual. They want 26 bucks for this. And so, what is it? Isometric, top down instead of first person? Okay. Always love the style of it. Very sepia toned, very urine soaked sort of presentation. There are twisted halls. Become Boris as he ventures deep into endlessly generated corridors of Joey Drew Studios. So, procedurally randomly generated? Monster mayhem, the cartoon creeps of the dark puddles are unleashed to stop Boris in his horrific quest, battle them back with well-timed attacks. And there's inky scares. The ink demon stalks Boris at every turn. I wonder if a top-down isometric could be, actually kind of scary. Um, wow. For customers who have purchased Boris and the Dark Survival, did I purchase Boris and the Dark Survival at some point? Apparently, I could install this. Uh, all right, I'll come and check it out later then if that's the case. Interesting. Multiverse Loot Hunter. Here's some more Chinese mayhem for you. I'm pretty sure this has to be right. One of that, or it's someone with a lot of asset packs. Planet Wars. What are we doing here? We've got the Star Wars Death Stars or whatever these Star Destroyers, Star Killers, and you got all these little Moe anime characters of various design origins. This is clearly a rip on Sylvanas, Windrunner. Like, what are we doing? The boss has got 23 trillion hit points. Yeah. Three kingdoms. What the F? It's just let's mash all the games together and get a generative AI to do it. Or they probably have an army of game design students from the local communist college working on this. This is a brush treasure adventure game across the heavens. The protagonist awakens his powers and freely passes through different planes, such as Zhujian, I'm going to butcher that, history, wuxia, magic, and future. Collect equipment, spirits, characters, and cheats distributed across all planes through battle. Can we get a translation on this developer name? Nope. Somebody Chinese. They want 1550 for it. There is DLC. The author is a resident researcher at the Electronic ED Institute and an avid gamer. The agony of knowing that today's games are either too exhausting or too boring. Tell me all about it, friend. Cross cultural connection right there. In the Skybrush Treasure Record, adhere to the purpose of the game can hang liver. So you can feel comfortable game. I don't know if hanging my liver would actually make me feel comfortable unless I was hanging it on a bottle of Kraken. But okay. I don't understand Brush Treasure Adventure. Something's getting lost in translation there. Collect equipment, spirits, characters, chests. I mean, this is someone who understands that the modern gaming experience is somewhat substandard, but it looks like they've made the ultimate modern game, though. So I don't get it. Q Group, that's their equivalent of Discord, right? Where the Big Brother's watching every single word you type into it. The game will be launched as soon as possible. Like this mode, friends can add a wish list plus click to follow. No demo though. I'm sad about that. Yeah, I don't get it. I look at this and I do not understand what is happening at all. Is it incremental? Uh, there's levels to this thing, different jobs, so they're ripping a bit of Final Fantasy out of it. Yeah, like I would be curious if there was a demo, but there isn't, and I just don't. It's overwhelming. For someone who claims to understand that modern games are exhausting, I get exhausted just looking at these screenshots. All right, good luck. Frost Survival VR. I could play this, or I could play. I guess this isn't. I was gonna make a long dark comparison here, but it's not. It's punch trees, build wood log cabins, and try to survive in an icy environment while Slender Man chases you through the woods, all with a low poly, hand drawn texture aesthetic. Sandbox survival in VR. Again, this is VR, by the way. This is what this person's idea of virtual reality looks like. A lo-fi indie game. Face a frozen wilderness solo or in co-op, build a shelter, craft tools, hunt for food, and manage your resources to endure harsh conditions. Strategize your moves against unpredictable weather and lurking dangers. And remember to keep yourself safe and sane. Came out on the 14th of August from Winkley Studio SPZOO, because they're serious about the business. VR, the fad, the ultimate fad of the last 50 years. VR. Great for pornography, pretty shit for everything else. They want 1950 for this, and there is a supporter pack if you want to give them more money. Build your base, tools and weapons, hunt, craft, and gather. I got it from the screenshots. You got to light fires, you got to collect meat, and you got to store it. And then, of course, there is your mental health. What? In Frost Survival VR, you must take care of not only your physiological needs, such as hunger, thirst, and keeping yourself warm, but also your mental health. If you neglect it, reality may start to blur with illusion. Fake sounds and creatures will make survival even more challenging, but beware. Some figments of your imagination can harm you. Here's an indie who's been in their basement for way too long. Kind of interesting, but how do you manage your sanity? Like, what's the mechanic? Try to survive alone or cooperate with others. This project is co-funded by European Union's Creative Europe Programme. I'm good. Japan stigmatized property. What? Okay. So they put the filters on it to make it look real. This is how VR should be. This is pretty close, right? I'm pretty sure these aren't images, but this is actually photogrammatic environments, and there's just enough filtering on the camera to make it look kind of real. But then again, it could actually be images. That hair looks pretty real. I have no idea. Can you endure until morning? Monitor Japan's stigmatized properties and report any paranormal activity. If you miss a report or make repeated mistakes, guess you die. Came out on the 15th of August from Loxark Incorporated, self published. They want 1050 for it. My wife loves this stuff. My wife is Japanese, and this is like half of the stuff she watches on YouTube all day long. People going into these supposed ghost houses and hearing creepy noises and the presence of spirits and stuff. The game focuses on Japanese style psychological horror and subtle atmospheric fear. It is not based on jump scares, action, or chase scenes. Your task is to observe real world locations in Japan and report any abnormal phenomena. Inspired by Japanese urban legends, this experience blends horror with visual attention. You may find the horror quiet, but it lingers in your mind. If you enjoy subtle, unsettling vibes over gore or action, this game is for you. To all employees, yeah, you surveil. So you look at these images and see if there's any creepy stuff happening. You'll be assigned to real life properties, so there must be actual real places. I'm still not certain. I think I see aliasing on some of this stuff in the texturing, but I don't know. Maybe these are real places. I can't even tell the difference anymore. This is the ultimate brain rot. These could be real pictures. Is this a real chair? Oh my god, I don't I don't know anymore. Help me. Streaming or broadcasting your mission is more than welcome. Now then, begin your mission. Okay, jump scares, blood, suicide, and psychological abuse towards sexual minorities. Why you got to throw this in there? Psychological abuse towards sexual minorities? Children, you mean? Sexual minorities, or what is it against they thems? we're bullying the they thems in this. Like, come on now. I don't know. I'm curious. I want the wife to take a look at this and tell me what she thinks. All right. Project X Lightyears. Okay, is it a Gradius type thing? It certainly is. Indie Gradius. We have Gradius at home. Temu Gradius. Choose your meme. Here it is. I think I would rather play Gradius. An official entry into the Project X series. Oh, yeah? This is the first I've heard of it. A modern reimagining of the classic Amiga side scrolling shooter. You should have made it full Amiga pixel art then instead of whatever this is hand drawn sprites. Amiga, when that first appeared, the color gamut it had and everything, because we'd been working on Apple IIs and Apple IIes forever. And the Amiga, those graphics, that was some juicy, juicy pixel art. Anyways, an official entry, blah, 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 a modern reimagining of blah, 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 blah. Engage in space combat as you navigate through visually stunning environments. Come on now. Let's go. I only have so much space for so much hyperbole here. Swarms of enemies and upgrade your arsenal to become the ultimate space fighter. Yeah, and this did not come out in 2002. It was yesterday, the 15th of August, 2025 from MK Games, self-published. There is a demo. They want 32.50 for this. You're out of your mind. Spider-Man's dildo down here. Come on now. I get it. Classic side-scrolling action. Does it do anything new and unique? Doesn't look like it. There's boss battles. We have modern features like high-definition graphics, adaptive difficulty achievements, and leaderboards. Probably already hacked to shit. I'm good. High-definition visuals, enhanced soundtrack, smooth controls, replayability, two-player co-op, online leaderboards. MK Games. Good luck, MK. Good luck. Nakuma. What is this now? Top-down pixel art-ish, mixed pixel density. What is it? Survivors like, or is it an ARPG? It's probably an ARPG or throwing fireballs at the elk. What are we doing here? You're a little yellow man in a little yellow land. Nakuma is a single player role playing game with focus on grinding for gear and experience points. Obtain a variety of magical spells, upgrade your gear, and invest stat points as you progress. Oh, so I could play Diablo or I could play whatever this is. Or Grim Dawn. I need to get back into playing Grim Dawn. Every day I see an update from that game, and it's so good. I've just been saving it for a rainy day. This one, though, from Vision Interactive, self published. It's free. Why? Old school MMO. That's massively multiplayer online role playing game for those who don't know. Like grinding for gear and experience points, multiple different environments, no stagnating level curves. You'll level up fast and steady throughout the entire gameplay. I was watching this more of the Battlefield 6 stuff, and I saw that the next Black Ops got leaked. Sure, it did. Sure, yeah. Like everybody wasn't expecting another Black Ops or Call of Duty announcement because they do it every year. But those games rely on hooking you with progression, where you have to grind. You start with like the crappiest possible guns, and then you just have to kill enough people and gain enough points so that you can get the slightly better guns and just do that ad infinitum. I would very happily pay a $90 in either game if it unlocked everything at the rip. Why not? Why not just get everybody a level playing field right from the start and give everything? Unlock all the attachments, all the weapons, all the perks, everything from the start. Like, do you not understand that objectively that creates an unlevel playing field? And after even just a week, probably less than a week, like a couple of days, you're going to have these people who do nothing but play the game constantly. They have 18 hours a day to play the game. They unlock everything within the first little while and they stomp your ass to oblivion because their scope can sight you slightly better. I don't understand how people still accept this as like proper game design. It's not. It's horrific. It's player antagonistic. Anyways, I have an article I wrote. It's on my website. You can look at it. Gear drops with different grades of rarity. Find and use range. Nah, I'm fine. Photo Studio Simulator. Uh-oh. Is this going to have nudity in it? This is no photo studios like this. You get the overweight women who are really self-conscious and need a boost who will sign up for your photo shoots. The unconventionally attractive ladies. You got a camera. It is not this. This is pure simulation. Also kind of gross. Start your own photography studio. Hire staff, upgrade your interior, abuse your models. Wait, what? And manage your business to attract more customers. Transform your humble studio into a full scale photography base. Invite models, build relationships, go on dates, and unlock exclusive private photo shoots. Yeah, because that's what it's all about. It's luring these women into your dingy studio so that you can take advantage of them. Came out on the 14th of August from Jesse MJ, self published. They want 1950 for this. And it's Chinese. Follow their Bilibili channel. Manage and expand your photography studio. Complete various outdoor shooting tasks. There's NPC interaction, pose design, customer photo shoots, equipment upgrades, employee management, and there's the mature content. The game may contain content not appropriate for all ages or may not be appropriate for viewing at work. Some nudity or sexual content, general mature content. Who's playing this shit at work? You should be working, idiot. I'm good. Land O' Pirates. Okay, is it a survivor like, except you're in a ship? That's new and unique. There it is. It's a roguelite. Choose your one of three things. Now your ship is in space. Now you're fighting the Ouroboros. Got a selection of captains. Okay, yeah, it's vampire survivors in on the high seas. Set sail into cursed seas and beyond in this pirate ship battling action roguelite. Unlock ships, recruit captains, and survive battles against monsters, war fleets, or things best left unnamed. For copyright reasons. Oh, well, if it's Cthulhu, there's no copyright on it. It's been in the public domain for decades now, so fear not. This came out on the 16th of July from One Flow Man and Tree Style Studios LLC, another serious game developer. They want 650 for it, and we get it. Note, no villages were pillaged in the making of this video game. Also, there's no secret sea cow levels. Stop sending me letters about it. Three exclamation marks. Nobody's talked to you in years. It's obvious. Whimsical artifacts. Okay, whimsical. Who's this butt plug? What the fuck? Okay, you get to play. It's butt plug slop. That's what it is. Okay. A co op friend slop game. Well, hey, they're being honest about it. I mean, this is great. You know, this term only came out like a few weeks ago. And already there, this is why it's exactly what it is. It only takes a couple of weekends to put these things together. With a heavy focus on customization via drawing, scavenge liminal bunkers and obtain artifacts that may or may not aid you and your friends. Came out on the 31st of July from Nick Renchi and pro// Scion. It's free. Okay, well, there you go. The game. Explore with friends the depths of liminal bunkers. You can customize, draw anything you want to represent yourself. So they already made the players into penises so that it wouldn't be as funny if you drew a penis face. Okay, cool. And there's proximity voice chat so that you can meme to your heart's content. I'm good. And that's it. 18,551 games have been viewed. You have yourself a fantastic day.